different apron that I cook bacon in. Put my buns in.
Well, those ones are yours.
Now I gotta find a place to camp. I got an idea of where we wanna go. It's Saturday, so I'm not sure if they're gonna have a spot or not. And we gotta drive a little bit before we can get there. It's a couple of hours, so it might be dark. We didn't make it to the Tennessee park we wanted to stay at. It was all booked up. So we stayed at Bailey's Point in Kentucky and actually had electric there. So, and one tricky hot water shower. We're here to stop at this small historical park, Bledsoe's Historical Park. And there's timbers there. We're marking out where they believe the fort was.
So they found several skulls here in the early 1800s, and they have two possibilities suggesting why the skulls were there. One of them is that it was a ceremonial burial mound for the prehistoric village of the Cheskiki, which was only 300 yards from this point. And the other was that they were ceremonial sacrifices. Says that finding good, fresh, year-round water source was instrumental in planning all settlements out in this area, and that's why the fort was built just at the top of this hill, because it was the safest, most defensible position of the water. This one belonged to Nathaniel Parker, who was a long hunter, which means that he came out here, left his family, and stayed for months, sometimes years, in order to make a bountiful harvest, hunting things, and then would go back to where his family was.
So Captain Horace Lawson Hunley, he built 3 submarines, the most famous being the CSSS HL, which sank during the testing and cost Hunley his life. The Hunley was raised and used again in the first successful attack on an enemy vessel by a submarine in the naval history when it sank the federal warship Housatonic in Charleston Harbor. Does anybody think it's strange that there were submarines in the Civil War? We heard of these when we came to South Carolina.
Come and find you. Keep it yourself.
Made a stop to go check out an abandoned mill, and this creek is very dramatic. It's here in Alabama. We're outside of, I think it's called Gruntsville Lake.
I can't catch on like camera the cool flickering.